He's looking for a second date update this morning, and we're going to try to help him out. Hi, Trevor. Welcome.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Happy to do it. We read your email. We sort of got the gist, but we're going to have you fill in some of the details. Our listeners haven't seen any of it, so let's start from the beginning. Tell us how you met Marie, how the first date went. We'll go from there.
Okay, so I met Marie on Tinder, and we went out for drinks after talking for a little while. We texted each other for about 2 weeks, and then we decided to go to a place, and then we met for drinks.
Great.
Liked her right away. Super sweet, funny, great smile, great body, great personality. Just a great girl.
Great.
Yeah.
All the things.
Right. So we spent some time at the bar. We had a couple of drinks, talked a lot, and then we went back to my place, which was the plan from the start. And, you know, she brought it up at the bar that she was cool with it being just a hookup, but that she was open for it to become more if we were, you know, feeling it, right?
Yeah.
So I told her right then and there that I could see that happening. So we go back to my place.
Of course you could see that happen.
Yeah, why not?
Right. You know, everything goes great there. Good time. Really, really good time, right? She stays the night, you know.
You girls know what he means when he says really, really, really good time.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Just me.
That means everyone's
Right.
satisfied.
Just trying to convey a point.
Yes.
Sorry. Go ahead, Trevor.
Yeah. Made her coffee the next morning, kissed her goodbye, texted her 3 times that day. She never got back to me. I have no clue what's going on, and it's been making me crazy because I keep thinking about that night, and I don't know what happened.
Ooh.
Well, Fritch assumed that everyone was satisfied. You sure that your performance was up to par?
I think I did pretty well that night. Okay, like I think it was a good night. You know, like she didn't indicate otherwise in that way.
So let me ask you this. Were you guys drunk and she couldn't leave after the situation?
No.
Because,
we
see,
were
that's
both-
my point. So she spent the night, meaning she could have left, but she stayed.
True.
But now I haven't heard from her since then. You know, and I'm kind of like,
What's up?
Yeah, it's very confusing.
yeah, exactly.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other incidental side things that happened over the course of the night that you think might have caused a problem for you, or is that pretty much everything in a nutshell?
No, I think I gave you everything. I'm trying to think if there was something else, but I can't. You know, it was a perfect night, as perfect as a night could be, and like I know that sounds like what it sounds like.
Well,
but
we just I don't mean to laugh. I'm not scoffing. We hear that a lot
Yeah.
from people when they call second date update.
Yeah. And it's just so funny how one person has one experience and the other person has a completely different experience.
Right. And maybe it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Every now and then we find out it was pretty much as advertised. There's just something else going on that has nothing to do with the caller. So let's just take a break. We'll call her up, see what's up. And if there's any chance of putting you two together again, making something happen. And if not, then we'll close that chapter and move on. You good with that?
I'm good with that.
All right.
Stand by. The story of Trevor and Marie as second date update continues. Marie on Tinder, chatted for a couple of weeks before they got together for drinks. There was enough chemistry there that they hooked up that night. Trevor thought it went so well. There's some serious potential there, a long-term something. Tried to reach out, no response. This is how a lot of these stories go. We're just going to call Marie, I guess, unless there's anything else, any other detail that you think is important, Trevor.
I'm trying to think. I really don't know.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Hello?
Hey, Marie.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, it's Jeff and Jen at Q102.
Good morning.
What's going on?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so good. Surprised. I'm good. I'm good, thank you.
Good. Guess who we talked to this morning?
I have no idea.
We spoke to Trevor.
Oh,
Trev.
yeah.
Trev man.
Trevor's trying to get a hold of you. He said he really enjoyed his night out with you and would like to see you again. Are you open to that, or are you seeing someone else? Or are you avoiding him for some reason?
I am not seeing someone else, and I wouldn't say I was avoiding him, but I just hadn't found the time to get back to him yet.
Okay.
Our date was really weird. Did he tell you about it?
He said you went out, got drinks, went back to his place, and things were great.
Okay, well, that's true.
And he made you coffee.
And that you were satisfied.
Yeah, that was very nice. You left happy.
Yeah. Well, can I tell my side, I guess?
Oh, yes, please.
My experience, because it was a little bit weird. We met up at a bar. We met on Tinder, and we met up at a bar. And the whole time we were there, he kept telling me he wanted to introduce me to the band. And so, I just thought he was in a band. I didn't really ask any questions because, honestly, I don't read the Tinder profiles that much. And I figured maybe it was in his profile, and I just overlooked it. So I kind of went along with it. But he kept saying it, and I was like, oh, cool. I can't wait.
This
So-
is a band that was performing at the bar you guys went to?
No, he just kept saying, I can't wait to introduce you to the band. So I figured he was in a band, and I just didn't say too much more of it and played along because I just, I was having a nice time. It was great. If he's in a band, awesome.
Okay.
So we go back to his place, and it was really nice. Things were progressing, and he's really cute, and we're having fun. And as we started to get into it, he steps away from me and does this whole big introduction thing. And he says, and now I'd like you to make some noise for the band. And he starts making like fanfare, crowd noises and clapping. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus, what the hell? I didn't know what was going on, if there were more people jumping out of the doors. Or I was really confused. So he proceeds to grab one of his balls and start swinging it around and saying, on the drums, it's Tommy Lee. And now Slash on guitar. And then he grabs the lead singer and starts stroking it. And
Jeez. Okay.
I am not
All right.
believing this.
Okay.
There is no way.
I swear, I was in shock. I would have probably been better off if people had jumped out of the doors and it wasn't
Yeah.
a group get sort of band situation. I would have been into that. I've just never seen anything like it.
Well, who's the lead singer?
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler.
Oh, Steven
the
Tyler.
lead
So it's a
singer,
mix.
yeah.
It's like fantasy band.
Yes. So Steven Tyler was being stroked as he was being introduced, and then, which is fine. And then he said, babe, you've got a front row seat and backstage passes to the greatest show of your life.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like, oh my God. If this guy pulls out a lanyard and puts it around my neck, I'm just going to leave. It was so strange. And he was like, oh gosh. I was like, okay. And we kind of laughed. And then
I
he
mean, was
actually
it
started
kind of
getting into
funny?
it.
Was it funny, or was it
I mean,
like,
it
what
was-
is the ratio of funny,
was
creepy,
so-
and weird?
It sounds like he was trying to be funny.
I think so, but when you're in the moment, it's a little off-putting
Yeah.
because it's so unexpected. But we really ended up having a nice time after that, and he started kissing me, and it was really lovely. But then in the middle of it, he would start whispering in my ear like lyrics from Aerosmith songs, like "Sweet Emotion," and "I don't want to miss a thing, baby."
Oh, God. Okay.
Or
Oh my God.
"Quiet." I mean, I don't know.
And when it was
really
finished, did he say, thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you, Cincinnati. Oh my God. I don't know how you perform. Like, I think I'd have to be like, I gotta go. I don't know if I would be excited. You know what I mean? I'd be like, what's happening?
Can I get past this? Can I?
I don't know if I could.
Mhm.
Right.
I think the alcohol helped, and it was nice. And I was relaxed, and he is cute and funny, but it was. What do you do with that? Like,
Yeah,
am I
what do you
supposed to
do with that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Good
I
question.
just kind
Think
of.
about baseball. Think about baseball.
I
Think
know.
about anything but this.
Yeah. Okay, we got Trevor on the line. We got to ask you, Trevor, who knew? I mean, were you just goofing around, or is this a thing that gets you into it?
I thought she thought it was funny. I thought she was into it.
I
You were
mean,
cracking up the entire time.
because I was so uncomfortable. It's so awkward that, and it is funny, and you're so cute. I wouldn't put that on your resume. I wouldn't keep that in the docket. I don't know.
I mean, is that your big move? I mean, do you always introduce women to the band, and is it always the same lineup? Do you rotate lead singers, or
No,
is it something you pull out early in the game?
This is
or
awesome.
Do you
Great
save
line
it
of questioning, Jen.
Do you save it until with most women until you know each other better, and you were just so comfortable with her, you introduced her to the band early in the night?
So on her Tinder profile, it tells you like some of your artists that you're listening to, and it showed Aerosmith was up there, and she also talked about how she wanted to have like a fun night, right? Like surprise me. So I came up with this unique idea that we're now talking about publicly on the radio. So yeah,
that's so funny. He was trying to be memorable, and tap into her interests, and that's what he came up with. And I get it, man. You've had a few drinks, so you're feeling brave. I'm going to go for
and
broke.
Clever, like, damn it, I'm funny.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously we have chemistry, so she'll get it, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you points. That makes a little more sense now, but out of context, it was mind blowing.
That's so funny.
I know it was. You know what? Hearing it now, it's as bad as you pointed out that it was. Just in retrospect,
I love it how you went all in, though. I mean, you brought the band out. A big introduction.
On the drums.
You were the hype guy.
Yeah.
The MC.
It's like when those bachelors get out of the limo on The Bachelor and try to come up with some gimmicky way to make an impression on The Bachelorette.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
That
great.
was his move.
This sounds like a movie, though. It makes me feel like Ben Stiller would play this part. I don't know why.
Well, Marie, is there any chance you would consider going out with Trevor again? You said you weren't intentionally avoiding him, that you just didn't have time, but I kind of feel like you sort of were avoiding him. Like,
yeah, I think it was a great night. It was a fun night, but I think it was very off-putting, and I think maybe it was just more of like an opening act, and he's not so much the main attraction for me.
oh, wow, really? Okay.
Man, I was totally vibing that you were going to go out again and at least give it a go.
I did. I thought you were on the fence and you were tipping the other way, but okay.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
I mean, it was great. It was great, and I don't know. Gosh, now you guys are.
No pressure.
Yeah,
You do whatever.
This is
you
your
do
life.
what you want to do.
I do like that he paid attention to my bio and sort of went with that.
Yeah.
But do I have to do a whole thing where my boobs are like a duet, like Captain and Tennille, or what? Do I have to?
Captain and Tennille.
Oh,
don't wanna
God
keep
forbid
going
he
with this.
decides to use them as bongo drums.
Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
You're right. I'm out. It was fun. Thank you.
Hold on. Trevor was trying to squeeze in something else. Trevor, you got a last ditch effort?
I mean, I could introduce you to the roadie in the back.
Oh, God.
Oh, stop it.
You should have
Don't even.
Yeah.
No.
Just let it die.
Oh, really should have quit while he was ahead.
That's
Boy, I'm no longer.
It's a joke. I understand.
Okay.
I made a choice, and I'm going to live with it. It was a fun night. Thank you.
It was fun. You're going to have no problem. Thank you.
Well, that's nice.
Thank you for a
Thank you,
great
Marie.
Yep.
Thank you for taking the call. Trevor, best of luck to you out there.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right. All right. Well, thanks so much. If you need a little help with the Second Date Update, all you got to do is send us an email, Jeff and Jenn at WKRQ.com.
8:18 right now. Jeff is off today. He's not feeling very good. We kind of watched that happen yesterday through the course of the 4 hours.
By the end, his voice was pretty much gone.
So when he texted last night and saying he was going to bow out today, I was like, okay, yeah,
Not
it
a
makes sense.
shocker.
I want to give a quick shout out to Hayden, who is one of our cutest little listeners. She's in the 4th grade. She goes to Mason.
up, Hayden?
And we were trick-or-treating together last night. And she said, me and my dad listen to your show every day when we're on the way to school, when he drives me to school. So I wanted to just say hello to you. So I said hello to her. And then she said she loves 1K letter of the day.
Well, that is coming up.
So that's why I sent myself a mental note to say hello to Hayden this morning as she's on her way to school in Mason.
We're going to get to that coming up next on Q102. Just I want to do a shout out tomorrow night, Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday, 5 to 8, Signature Hardware Showroom in Erlanger. They are doing a tour of tubs. They're going to have all their different bathtubs out so you can sit in them, touch them, feel them, see which one is cool for you. They'll have all their other stuff out too, but we are giving away a $2,000 Signature Hardware gift card while we're there.
Ooh,
That's pretty sweet.
You don't have to be there to win. You don't have to stay all 3 hours.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
you do have to pop in, say hi, put your name in the hat for the $2,000 thing. And the only people that are going to be up to win that are the people that stop by tomorrow.
Very
from
cool.
5 to 8. And
you
then
got to be there. All right.
They're also going to have a 10% discount if you shop while you're there on top of everything else. So that is tomorrow. Signature Hardware in Erlanger. Please stop by and say hey.